At the top, Barry Lee's in trouble with a coil lead-off. Valuable time is lost, but the getaway is fast and spectacular. The first part of the stage is A-road tarmac, but up here the sparks are flying. Paddy has a go with a Swedish Toyota. In a 1600 GT, that's not bad.
Well, it's always easier to follow the brake lights of the man in front. The surface here is like sandpaper anyhow, and most of the drivers are on racing tires. This Smalls Gap stage really sets the pace for the Sunday run.
Jerry Ford's on fire. Officially, he's out of the rally, but on the Sunday you can take part again for a separate prize. It's not serious, and the kindly fire extinguisher isn't really needed. Carl Curley, ahead there, is in gearbox trouble. He gets through the day without losing his 4th position overall, but it's only the dedicated service of his crew that keeps him mobile. Now the famous Cod's Head. Cod's Head is a twisty down, a rapid climb, and an even more twisty descent to the sea. Paddy shows us what it's like.
It's another of the traditional stages. It's on a real boreen. That's Irish for a little twisty road. There are patches of loose surface, and it's here that you really miss having pace notes. This is part of the famous Ring of Kerry, and it's right along the Atlantic coast, but only the tourists have time to look. So far, Boyd has won every stage today. He's second now, nibbling at Slater's lead. It's a great day for the Irish, all right.
And so the day goes on, with Slater and Boyd pulling out a bigger and bigger lead over the others. This is the well-remembered Healy Pass. Hairpin after hairpin, a sort of Irish Stelvio. Slater loses another 4 seconds to Boyd on this. And here is Boyd. Lee is trying hard to catch them up. Now Roy Fiddler. Henry Bradley's in Andy's form. Coleman is now 3rd overall. Robin Eyre Maunsell spins on Healy every year, but never near a camera. But soon Roy Fiddler's out with no drive belt for his cams.